let's talk Starlink for RV. We're not going to talk about residential with portability, none of that. We're just specifically going to talk Starlink with RV or for RV because that's what I have. A lot of confusion out there. When you order the Starlink RV, the availability map doesn't mean anything. Don't even look at it. They will ship it to you right away, no questions asked, because it's designed for people who are moving around. So they already know that your home address is not going to be where you're using the Starlink anyways. So forget that right off the bat. It takes about 2 weeks to come in the mail, and once you get it, it takes about 30 minutes for it to initialize when you first set it up. Now, we've taken ours everywhere from Wisconsin to California. It's worked everywhere we've been. On average, 5 to 10 minutes, and it's fired up and ready to go. So, it's worked good for us. Haven't taken it anywhere near the East Coast, so I can't speak for over there. Now, I see lots of questions all the time about my setup. So, I use the Harbor Freight telescoping flagpole. I'll put a link down in the description for that, along with the Flagpole Buddy off Amazon. I'll also link to that, and the adapter you get off Etsy, which I'll link to that as well. And then for storage, I use the Home Depot Husky 12-gallon tote. It works perfect for it. It fits in there perfectly. The one caveat to that is you have to remember to stow it before you put it in there. I always forget to stow it. So, but as long as you go to stow mode, it fits in there perfectly with the cables, the router, everything. But, so let me go ahead and show you how my setup is. Alright, this is the Home Depot Husky 12-gallon bin. This is what I keep my Starlink in. You can see there's the modem, the cable, the dish, the stand if you're going to leave it on the ground. So when you buy the Harbor Freight flagpole, it comes with this, but it's about this long. Cut it in half. This is your Flagpole Buddy. You get off Amazon. The link will be down in the description. And it'll sit right on top of it. This is the Harbor Freight flagpole. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. You just turn and extend. Now, this is not going to fit in your Flagpole Buddy as is. They're the same diameter. So you can either take your thing, put it on like so, if you need all 5 sections to get above some high trees. Otherwise, what you can do, and what I do, is just pull out the bottom 2 sections. Get rid of them. You're not going to need them. Then your top 3 sections fit. And with 3 sections, you can still get plenty high enough to clear trees. So that's the best way to maneuver with the Flagpole Buddy and the Harbor Freight telescoping flagpole. So on Etsy, you get the little adapter here that your Starlink goes into. Then let's just extend it. Feed your Starlink into the adapter. And walk it up the pole. And then it sits in there just like that. That's all there is to it. Alright, run the cable. You're going to feed it up through the hole. We're going to feed it inside the box. Then, bottom of your Starlink is where it plugs in, just like so. And then I set it inside my little modem rack I have here. Then I feed my wires through. I plug it in right there. And that's it. Now tonight when I fire up the generator, the Starlink will connect, and usually within 5-10 minutes tops we'll be up and running with the internet. So you can definitely leave it on the ground. This is a perfect example of a place where being on the ground might or might not work, depending. Just right off the top of my head, I don't know which way north is. And I know if I break the app out and I do the check for obstructions, I know it's going to tell me that tree's an obstruction, that tree's an obstruction, that tree's an obstruction, my camper's going to be an obstruction. But by putting it on the pole, I eliminate the camper right off the bat and a lot of the trees. So we'll see once we fire it up later, but I bet we're going to be good.